Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Champion Eric Bam Bam Brown.
Champion Hot. What it do, baby? What it do?
Champion Hot.
Pride got reason if they want to
Champion
go.
Hot.
Champion Hot.
I'm gonna feed them if you're coming
What's
for
going on,
me.
Champion Hot?
I'm ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart, or I could go heal them.
All right, thank you for joining me for another episode of Cooking with the Champ. All right, what we're doing tonight is stuffed seafood pasta shells. All right, really easy, not that much as far as the ingredients, but let me show you what we got. Okay, so what we're gonna do, of course, we have our jumbo shells, okay, our ricotta cheese, all right, our Parmesan, our mozzarella, okay, of course we're gonna use a little baby spinach, all right, our complete seasoning, all right, our smoked paprika, garlic and herb, Old Bay, definitely Old Bay, and we're gonna use also a little bit of Smoking Joe's Creole Kick, all right, and we've got our crab meat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that into our mix that we're gonna put into our shells. So we're just gonna include that. All right, we're gonna probably add a little seasoning to that. All right, we're gonna saute some bell peppers, tomatoes, all right, along with our spinach, and we're using a pre-made sauce tonight. Now, I've shown you how to make your own marinara sauce, but just for the sake of time, we're gonna use a pre-made sauce tonight. All right, and so let's get this started.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get our shrimp cut up and ready to be seasoned to go into our cheese mix. So it's just a simple 3-section cut. That's all you need. And once we get these done, then we can go ahead and get them seasoned to go into our cheese mix. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead now and get our vegetables cut up to be sauteed. If you've noticed, I've changed cutting boards. You always want to keep in mind, do not cross-contaminate. You don't want to contaminate. So it was easier to just grab another board as opposed to washing the board off and reusing it. Just grab another board and go ahead and get your vegetables cut up and get those ready to be sauteed. Okay, so in preparation, getting your pasta ready to boil, you want to go ahead and add a little bit of salt to your pot just to help tenderize your shells a little bit quicker. All right, keep in mind you don't want to boil your pasta no more than 15-20 minutes because you don't want them to completely cook because they're going to finish cooking in the oven. So just add a little bit of salt and you're ready to go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of butter, a little olive oil or avocado oil, whichever one you have, and then go ahead and add your diced up bell peppers, tomatoes, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, then your chopped up spinach. All right, now don't forget, as this cooks down, you want to go ahead and add your minced garlic or your 4 cloves or 4 teaspoons minced garlic. You want to add that last because garlic has a tendency to burn, so you don't want to put it in first. So you want to let this cook down and then go ahead and add your garlic as the last step. Once you've sauteed your vegetables, use the same skillet. Don't wash it out because you want to savor the flavor. All you're going to do here is just add a little bit of Italian seasoning to your ready-made sauce. Right? Again, you want to just kind of just mix it up a little bit here. Add a little bit of salt to taste. You know, just something that you like. All right, all you want to do is warm this. You're not doing a cook on this because this is gonna cook in the oven. So just want to warm it. That's all you want to do. All right, let's get our cheese mix ready to go here. We're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of ricotta, a cup of mozzarella, half cup of Parmesan. We're also going to add an egg to this. well. And just extra, it's just something that I do. We're gonna add a Kobe mix. That's optional. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I do. So we get this put together, stirred up, and ready to go. Now we're gonna add our sauteed vegetables to this, but at this time your vegetables should have been cooling off. You don't want to put them in here hot, so they should have been cooling off at this point. This way, when you add them here, they won't interfere with the texture. So you want your vegetables to have cooled off before you add them into your cheese mix. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our shrimp seasoned and ready to be sauteed. So we're gonna add our paprika, our Old Bay, our garlic herb seasoning, and of course our Creole kick. We're just gonna get this prepared to be sauteed on our skillet. So we just wanna season it up really quick and get this ready to go. Okay, so as you see here, we've just spread a thin coat on the bottom of our baking dish. All right, now at this point your pasta shells, remember not to fully cook them when you're boiling them. Okay, you just want them to be soft enough so that you can handle them, so that you can go ahead and stuff them. All right, they're gonna finish cooking in the oven. All right, so you want to go ahead and stuff your shells. All right, and you're gonna line your cooking pan with your stuffed shells. Once you, and there you go. And all you're gonna do is just repeat this process until your baking pan is full. Okay, once you've built your shells, they're ready to go into the oven. You wanna go ahead and do your next step, which is to add a little bit of marinara sauce on top of the shells. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to drown them in it, because remember the layer that's on the bottom that they're in. That's all you need. So you really don't want to go overboard with this. So you just want to drizzle just a little bit on top. Okay, once you're done doing that, then you want to go ahead and do your final step before they go into the oven. And that's add your mozzarella cheese on top. Okay, now once they're ready to go into the oven, you want to go ahead and cover them with aluminum foil. All right, you want to bake in the oven for about 35 minutes covered. All right, you want to go ahead and take them out and put them back in for 15 minutes uncovered. All right, so let's get these ready to go. Okay, now if you want to saute a couple of shrimp just to put on top of your shells once they come out of the oven, you can do that. This is optional. You don't have to do this. This is just something that I prefer to do. And pow, we're done. All right, let's go ahead and get it plated up and get ready for a taste test. All right, let's go with our taste test now. We want to make sure that we get enough here on our fork. And of course, we've got our sauteed shrimp that I put on top. That's just something that I do. And let's go with it. Delicious. All right, we got the thumbs up. And there we go.
All right, and there you have it. Our seafood stuffed pasta shells. All right, not only do I need you to like the video, but I need you to share and subscribe. I'll see you next week.